This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to start us off. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down, it's play action. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And the result is going to be a safety.
Well, that's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, TCU.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Trying to find some room. It's Barry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Caught near the sticks. It's Jensen. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Handoff running right. zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Nice grab. It's Cruz. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense.
This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the second-ranked team, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Razorbacks will kick this away to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davis. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Down. Looking to throw the football. Aggressive call on the opening play. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The ball is picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Cruz. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Strong game by this quarterback.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Davis. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The pass is intercepted. He follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Handoff from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Pass pop, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Razorbacks! Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense takes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets into space at the 50. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. And the Horned Frogs with 1st and 10 here.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Delivers quickly to the left side. And that's a 3rd straight misfire.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Here's a screen pass to the running back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Oh, he makes Makes the catch. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. And it's a bunch formation.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw again. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on third down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing the football. That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. So Arkansas has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he's brought down, but they went backward. The completion. Good work by the defense. Second down play coming up for this offense. The linebacker shifting around now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And tries to right with a quick throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Razorbacks will bring their punt team onto the field when he comes for his second punt of the game. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner will be brought down. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. He scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. He's hit as he throws it. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's in the clear. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Boy, in an instant, Chris, you go from having a chance to cut into this lead to now being down double digits after the interception return for a touchdown. What a play by this defense.
They had the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the TCU offense takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Fights off a defender. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. With the catch, it's Ferguson. He stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. He gets loose. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Baker. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The tight end has got it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Horned Frogs are on the move here. Looking to chuck it again. Quick completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Horned Frogs looking to cash in this red zone trip. Handoff to the single back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Becomes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run it. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? A play action, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Berry. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talent.
And it's caught. Touchdown, TCU.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
31, TCU, 17.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That completion makes it 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Cruz. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Pulls it in. It's Cruz. Breaking free at midfield. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The big fullback's got it here. Touchdown, Arkansas. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Bringing pressure. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
On third down, he drops to throw. Contact as he threw it. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris is just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. On first and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Away to get the second half going. Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. Oh, here comes the reverse. Fights through the tackle. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Oh, they're going to run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He escapes the pocket. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Caught in the backfield. It's Cruz. A change of direction. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Arkansas. Still no answer for this offense.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the TCU offense takes the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wide out. There's another interception. We're losing track. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. They'll give it to the back. He breaks free. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. And the Razorbacks are in the red zone.
Here we go.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Razorbacks. If we had a short field, the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the TCU offense will take over first and 10.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Not a real good throw. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now, defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And here's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Going with the old counter run here. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
He'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. The Razorbacks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. There's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
And the Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Takes up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What in the world? Here comes the punt team with the offense in the red zone. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. TCU offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Looking to scramble. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Working clock with the ground game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Hustle past the defender. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the first?
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the quarterback will take a knee. And the Horned Frogs will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the offense will just take a knee. Second down play coming up. And they'll take a knee. Time remaining under a minute now. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. And the offense just takes a knee here. The Razorbacks will bring their punt team onto the field.
Formation to kick it away.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start.